What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Creekside Bogey Breaks with a full case of Bo Jackson Battle Arena Tecmo Bowl. We're doing it random hero style. First, we got to give away a few spots. $23, $35, and $54 are being given away. So we'll grab all those names that purchased spots. Y'all are in here. Top three will get into the break. 3 or higher on the dice. 4 and a 2, 6 times. Good luck. Four, 5, and 6. Wow, brotherly love. Sauce, Hugh, and Nike Fast. So I've inserted you guys into those 3 spots. Sauce, Hugh, and Nike Fast. Pardon my dog. She'll stop in just a moment. Alright, now plug in all those names in here. Now those 3 that won spots are not eligible for the giveaways generously donated by Mr. 40. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to randomize these 5 names. Or excuse me, I'm going to randomize the remaining list. Top 5 are going to win giveaways. Then I will run a randomization of those 5 items. And we will stick with the same dice that we have here. So 6 times. Five and 6. Rhodey, Biggs, Atbright, Saint Fan, and PC88. Let's see, what was... So we got Hammer, Golden Bullet, Bell Camp, McVillan, and Troy of Dallas. 6 times. And 6. And there is what y'all won. So Rhodey with the Golden Bullet, Biggs with the Troy of Dallas, McVillan went to At Bright, Saint Fan with the Bell Camp, and PC88 with the Hammer. Now let's go ahead and find out who your heroes are going to be. Again, for your higher on the dice. 7 times. We do have some weather moving in, and the power grid's not the greatest, so bear with me. That's 6 times and 7. Remember to refer to the Google Sheet. And I'm going to leave y'all plenty of time to trade while this weather moves through. And again, 7 times. Six and 7. All right, there is your sheet. It would leave it in front of you. I'm going to mute the microphone, make any trades, acknowledge them in Discord, please. And we'll be back in just a bit. All right, y'all. About time we wrap up any trading. Weather's moved west, so be ready to go here in just a moment. All right, let's see some cards. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Creekside, aka Boogie Breaks, with a full case of 2026 Bo Jackson Battle Arena Tecmo Bowl Edition Hobby. You guys all have the link. You know what random heroes that you got. Now we just got to see what comes out. Appreciate the fill. Sauce, I see you typing. If you do work something out, just let me know. If you can hear me. Box number 1. Good luck to everybody. Giveaway spots are screen capped and posted, Nike. In fact, you were one of them, pretty sure. They're in Discord. If your name is on the sheet in all capital letters, congrats, you won a spot. Alright, we're going to have some helmets to start out with. Skip through the paper. We got a Switchblade. Switchblade on the steel. Buttman ice. And helmets. Sack King. Bruce Smith debut. Traded Spot Mojo. Throtty never lost. Slaughterhouse Brawl, Brockness Steel, and we got a News Brawl, that is Scatter. 105 Scataboo. You got a Barreler on the fire, helicopter, steel, and we have got a that is a Logo Brawl Warp. Inspired by Lamar Jackson. We got Rockhead on the Brawl, Warden on the ice, and Green Glow case hit. Quarterstaff, inspired by Matthew Stafford. Green Glow. Leave those guys up as we go. Any of the what they call the unmasked, if you will, Sammy, the ones that, for example, it says Sack King, but underneath it says Bruce Smith debut, so it uses their actual name. Whereas somebody like Hot Sauce, we know it's inspired by Sauce Gardner, but it just says first edition. So those are your features. We got Reptilian Fire, Judkernaut on the Glow, inspired by Quinshon. And Helmets, Ice, Merlomes, nice one for the Mahomes spot. Merlomes, always desirable. Why did I say helmets? Yeah, that's sore thumb. I'm so used to seeing the background. I always want to say helmets. Yeah, sore thumb. Thank you. Moose on the steel. Warden steel. And we got a red battle foil. Flippa. Inspired by Willie Anderson. Of course, I'm looking for SP and SSP plays, as that is part of the spot. There's Merlome's Steel, Youngblood Ice, and Silver Battle Foil, Helicopter. we got a rad coming up. Let's see if we can make it a hex. We got cannon on the fire, another Merlome's steel, and it is a rad ice. In my face, carrier, Mark Carrier, 145 on the feature. Golden Bullet Fire, Moose Steel, and another silver, Scary, Terry. Must always catch myself not saying inspired by, but inspired by Terry McLaurin. Mr. Irrelevant Brawl, Buttman Brawl, and red Rockhead. It's a good auto to get in this. Congrats on the giveaway. Buttman Brawl, Devalta Brawl, and orange. Crisscrossed will make you jump, jump. Inspired by Chris Carter. Furnace on the steel, Shadow Strike on the fire, and First Leap on a steel base pack, more or less. Coin slot, J-Jets, and another base pack, Friday. That's my back punk. Magic Man, randomly a non-battle foil, and a glow Yeti, inspired by Travis Kelce on the glow. Excuse me. Bison, Warp, and there's a helmets. Oh, Throtty. Throtty. Sweetest of sweet. R.I.P. Walter. What's up, Brody? What's up, Mose? Brockness, Bayou, and we've got a Skylines Ice. You've got a Buttman in the sky. Inspired by Marion Butts. One of my favorite new design. I believe 40 said that. Might have replaced mixtape. I like that very much, though. The Skylines. One auto per box, Sammy. On card. No stickers. Bayou on the Fire. Warden on the Brawl. And Bison. Silver Battle Foil. So we should have one auto in these last 3 packs here. Rockhead Brawl, Shepherd Brawl, and Crisscross Brawl. The Daddy Mac will make you. Mr. Irrelevant Brawl, Hands Steel, and boom, there is your autograph. Mark Carrier, DB for the Bears. 135 on the power. Carrier went to Ntui. Yes, they will. Steel Carrier Pigeons. You don't mess with them. We got Darnold, Genetic, and their helmets. And that is McArmy Knife, inspired by Christian McCaffrey on the steel. That is box 1 in the books. Sammy, sometimes it's better that way. You have no expectations then. You know, I was fortunate enough to pull a super foil out of Griffey edition. It'd be nice to pull one out of Tecmo. That would be wonderful. Hands Brawl, Slaughterhouse Ice, and Silver Boz. Nice. Brian Bosworth. The legend. 155 power on the silver battle foil. It's actually a dope card. Got another rad coming up. We got Miracle Fire, Mr. Irrelevant Steel, Rad Steel. Whew. Look away, Throtty, look away. Nigerian Nightmare. He indeed was. Tecmo Legend. Christian Okoye, Rad Steel, 170 power. Power means everything as far as the game is concerned, and that, of course, translates to value. DeValta, Golden Bullet, and Red Battle Foil, Lawman, inspired by Trevor. Darn Old Brawl, A Bear, Ice, and Orange Battle Foil, McArmy Knife, another McCaffrey inspiration. First Leap, Buttman, and Glow box hit, Shepherd. CD Lamb. Bison Brawl, Billiard Ice, and Sore Thumb. Hands. Inspired by Mr. Jerry Rice himself. 155 power on the hands. That's a nice one. Jacks in the Box, Brawl, Genetic Fire, and who had him? Hugh, my first Bojack's pull. Bojack's Brawl. That's a banger. Congratulations. He is not an easy pull. Scatter, Fire, Shadow Strike, Steel. Okay. We've got a logo Hex. $160 power, logo Hex. Good luck. Sheesh. Mr. Irrelevant. And Tui. Inspired by Brock Purdy himself. Logo Hex. Bojack's and a logo Hex in the same box. Like Mo said, now it's a break. McArmy Knife, Buttman, and there's your auto afterburn, Bernie Kosar. That is going to Knowles. Sick burn. J Jets, Slaughterhouse, and Helmets Ice. Flippa. And SSP Play. First Leap Steel, Flippa Steel. And News, nope. Alpha Battle Foil. Eagle Eye. That is Jedi. Notice the logo at the bottom is the Alpha Series logo. ABF. Alpha Battle Foil, Eagle Eye, Jalen Hurts. Reptilian, Steel, Muffin Man, Fire. And News, Barreler. Sammy, 2 girls, 1 Cooper Cup. I learned with Griffey just to look for the logo. But yeah, quite a stark contrast in this set design. There's Quads on the Brawl, Flippa, and Silver Battle Foil, Furnace. Got Water Slide, Bayou, and Red Battle Foil. Do You Know the Muffin Man? Inspired by Baker Mayfield. Bayou, Chainsaw, and Base Pack. That's Joe Cool, Mr. Montagna. Devalta, Steel, Lawman, Steel. Helmets. Unmasked, Jim Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly. 150 on the power. Congrats to Saint Fan. Merlome's Brawl, Cannon Ice, and Sword Thumb Steel, Muffin Man. Like the parallels and variations are more plentiful in this Tecmo release, which I can appreciate it. Caliber is not in Tecmo. Switchblade Fire, Friday Steel, and we got a Skyline Fire. Such a dope looking card. Design. Flippa. J-Jets, Mr. Irrelevant, and Red Scoreboard, McArmy Knife. CMC is loading up so far. through 2 boxes. Last pack, box 2, Crisscross, Phoenix, and silver battle foil is Slaughterhouse. Pretty nice wall, 2 boxes in. Let's see if we can't improve on that though. Magic Man Fire, Water Slide Fire, and Sore Thumb Reptilian. Hot Sauce, McVillain, and Silver Yeti. They have to be negative power. Crisscross, Brawn, and we've got a logo Ice. Sick. Rod Woodson, Wood Chipper, 140 on the power. Shadow Strike, Chainsaw, and Switchblade on the essentially base pack. Minister of Defense, Reindeer Hunter, and Scatter. He needs me in a straitjacket. Getting CTE in 8th time is really going to be bad for him. Another rad coming up. Lawman, Brockness, Rad Brawl, Dartboard, Rigged, card would actually double as a dartboard. Chainsaw, Shrouded, and Shepherd on the red. Crisscross, Moose, and Blue. Blue battle foil. These are short printed. That is Bayou, inspired by Jamar Chase. 130 power on the blue battle foil. Nice one for the Bayou spot. Merlomes, Joe Cool, and Glow. Such a sick looking all the time with his parallels. Genetic. The rookie badge. Glow. Scatter. Dartboard. And silver battle foil, Mr. Irrelevant. Genetic Brawl, Billiard Fire. And Water Slide, red battle foil. It's Ricky Waters. Inspiration. A bear. Jack's in the box. And we got bubblegum. We got bubblegum. Good luck, everybody. 160 power. Nobody wanted green light. Harold Green debut gum auto. Those are short printed, not serialized, but short printed. I don't have any data on this, but I gotta think they're like 20 or less copies maybe. Green light, Harold Green. Joe Cool. Jack's in the box. And A Bear. Yeti. Fire. Flippa. And got an orange, what's this, scoreboard? Yeah. Sick. There you go, Sammy. Traded Mojo. J Jets. Orange scoreboard. Nice little PC card there. Bayou Steel, Crisscross Brawl, and Helmets Glow. $185 power. It's going to be a big card. Laces out, Dan. That is so disgusting. Look at them glowing dolphins. Marino! That is fire. Glowing fire. Congrats to whomever had the Marino spot. JP. A Bear, DeValta, and Blow on it. Sick. Hands. Again, Jerry Rice cards do very well. We've got Warden, on the Brawl, Furnace on the Steel, and Silver. More and more and more and more hands on the Silver Battle Foil. Miracle, Merlomes, Upside Down, Youngblood on the News Steel, all up in your face, huh, Sauce? All these Niners. There's plenty of them on the checklist. Yeti Ice, Shadow Strike Brawl, and Sore Thumb Brawl Furnace. Which member of BA went to grade school with Jerry's niece? Hands. Scary. Who's got it? What a case this is turning out to be. We got an alt art. Who has? Congrats, Nick. How sick is that? Sheriff. Peyton Manning inspired alt art. 180 power. That's a filthy card. Great way to end box 3. Now let's see a super foil. Helicopter, Helicopter, back to back. Okay, that's fun. And Sore Thumb Brawl, Brockness, Monster. Youngblood, Quarterstaff, and Silver Battle Foil, Genetic. Youngblood, Phoenix, and Logo, Braun, inspired by AJ. HA. Judd Kernot, Flippa, and just a base pack, Bison. Rad in the back. That's what she said. Wow. Can't stop, won't stop. Hands, rad. Who's got that hand spot anyway? Nike Fast. He's been on a bit of a heater. A few bumps in the road, but he keeps on keeping on. Coin Slot Brawl. 95 on the power on the red battle foil. Quads, quarterstaff, and orange battle foil. That is Reptilian. Inspired by Mark Rippon. Reindeer Hunter, Muffin Man, and red Phoenix. Bo Nix Inspiration. Scary Fire, Friday Steel, and Silver Genetic again. I think it's our second silver genetic of this box. Cool, 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 cool. Chainsaw Fire, DeValta Steel, helmets. Putting him in a short bus like that. Bus, helmets, 150 on the power. Nice card. Whoever got the bus spot. Not to be confused with the bus stop. Sauce. We got Quads, Helicopter, and Skyline Fire. Darn old Sammy Face Punch. That's my quarterback. Got Hammer, Quads, and Silver Golden Bullet. Sorry, dogs have an identity crisis, y'all. Eagle Eye, Barreler, and is this a blue auto? It is. This is our auto. Should be to 50, I believe. It is. Monk. 50 of 50. Art Monk. That is Knowles. Hot Sauce, Brawl, Quarterstaff Ice. And we got a News Hex. $165 on the power. To go with your Alpha Battle Foil. Hebrews, Youngblood. BY. Heck's not even making the wall. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, go to Radish Price Guide. What's this? Man O' War, Charles Mann debut, 150 power on the scoreboard steel. Go to Radish, R-A-D-I-S-H, radishpriceguide.com. They aggregate and track all eBay, whatnot, etc. sales for all Bo Jackson Battle Arena releases. If you're looking to comp anything that you might have or be getting. Shadow Strike Fire, Eagle Eye Brawl, and Red Battle Foil Helicopter. Got Devolta, Hot Rod, Magic Man, Swervin' Fire, Barreler Steel, and Sore Thumb Fire. That is Scatter. That looks pretty dope. Inspired by Mr. Scataboo. 3 packs left in box 4. Phoenix Fire, A-Bear Brawl, and Youngblood Steel on the base-ish pack. Brockness Brawl, Joe Cool Ice, and Glow box hit. There you go, Biggs. Debo on that glowing bike. Love it. Brawn, Fire, Moose Steel, and First Leap Steel will round out box 4. Pause for hydration. All right, y'all, 2 boxes left. If you're still with me in the chat, let me know. Appreciate you all. 40, appreciate you for the donation. Keep spreading the word about BoBA. Griffey update should be coming out in, I don't know, about 6 weeks, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Tecmo Bowl being an all-football release. Swervin Brawl, Shepherd Steel, and Sore Thumb. More Friday for Biggs. Barreler Ice, Warp Brawl, and Sore Thumb Glow. Should be good. First Leap. That's a Patriot. 105 on the power. Or not a Patriot, a Packer. Excuse me. Magic Man Ice and Logo. Crisscross. Coin Slot. Hands. And Box Hit Glow. Cannon. Inspired by Rich Gannon. Eagle Eye, Fire. Coin Slot, Steel. And we got Gum again. Got Gum Auto. No, but that is a dope. Sam Hilliard. Billiard Gum. 145. Sam? Dalton? No. Sam? Hot Sauce, Slaughterhouse, and Silver Battle Foil. T-Law, Man. What's up, Hebrews? Shepherd, Dartboard, and Rad. Rad Glow. 115 on the power. Coin Slot. Danny Dimes. 115 on the power. Billiard, Warden, and Red Buttman. Reptilian, Brawn, and Orange. Orange Water Slide. Pretty cool looking card. Ah, that's the beauty of it. You won't know if you're disappointed or not until far later. But it's not a... Well, you made the proper reference in chat earlier. That Radish is a Great resource. Scary, Mod, and Glow. McVillain. Little Tet action on the box hit Glow. Bison Brawl. Hot Rod. And Swervin' Brawl. Golden Bullet, Ice, Warp Brawl, and Silver Battle Foil Shepherd. Jacks in the Box, Brawl, Helicopter, and helmets. Sick. Full Moon, Worn Moon. Look at that artwork. Sometimes I teeter between the these base paper, just dividing them up evenly and shipping them out to everybody for a variety. But I wouldn't do that without saying it before the break. So Quarterstaff, Silver Battle Foil. I know most of that stuff just piles up in boxes. Juggernaut, Rockhead, and Magic Man on the red battle foil. Don Mikowski. Scary. Quads. And News Fire Helicopter. Looks great. Not yet. Rockhead, Darn Old, and Undrafted Wrecking Ball is your auto. That is Gary Clark. Somebody was trying to get rid of him in the trades. Flippa, Yeti, and Red Devolta. Two packs left. Golden Bullet, Youngblood, and Scoreboard Brawl. Sick. He sells it very well. Ronnie Lott, Hitman. On the red Scoreboard Brawl. Last pack, box 5. Eagle Eye, Scary, and Skyline's Ice. That is dope too. Timmy. Tim Brown. Play that saxophone, Timmy. Skyline Ice. Don't forget there is that Prism World Cup break posted. Like to work on getting that closed out. If anybody's got offers, want to make deals, whatever the case is, won't be tonight. But anybody that was not in the BoBA break that I had a stack sitting here from past breaks, I shipped this afternoon. Kind of still getting settled in here, so I appreciate the grace that y'all have given me so far. Last box of the case. Good luck, everybody. Yeti, Youngblood, and Sore Thumb Ice, Shepherd. I mean, I don't have any inside intel, Brock. Got Phoenix, Steel, Muffin Man, Ice, and Silver Battle Foil, Reptilian. We got Rad on the back. Furnace, Moose, Rad Brawl, Swervin', It's a good question. I'd like to see Moonshot. I think Grandmama's already got a card. Eagle Eye, Barreler, Logo. Love how they did him. Ed Too Tall Jones. Can't quite get them all on the card. Cowboys fans with VHS tapes remember. Oh, welcome, JP. Yeah, that merino's disgusting. We got a gold coin flip. I'm saving that for the end because that's a gold coin flip hex. Those are SSP. Which usually means like single digit print runs. Unless it is a feature, in which case they are secret 101s. Brockness, Joe Cool, Judkernaut on the red battle foil. I feel you there, Brock. And red battle foil Barreler. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Blue battle foil Slaughterhouse. Swervin', Cannon, and box hit glow. But man, it's not just the coals that are glowing. Genetic, Crisscross, and Silver, Miracle. Bayou, Devolta, and Glow. Another box hit glow, Quarterstaff. Inspired by Matthew Stafford. Buttman, Hot Sauce, and red Battlefoil Shrouded. CJ. Let that gold coin flip be a feature. J-Jets, Reptilian, and it should be our auto. Here comes the Boom. Boomer Esiason. I believe Boom was Sammy, wasn't it? On the Inspired Ink auto. Boomer Esiason and Bernie Kosar in the same break. That's retro. Quads, First Leap, and Quarterstaff. We got a green, nope, never mind. McArmy Knife, Friday, and helmets. Who's got them? X-Ray. Gronk helmets. Brawl. Excuse me, Steel. 165 on the power rating. Alright, just a few packs left. Really hope that's not our only feature of the box. Helicopter, Phoenix, Skylines, Slaughterhouse, Golden Bullet, Phoenix, Silver Scoreboard, McVillain, Mr. Tet, 110 power. McArmy Knife, Youngblood, Sore Thumb, Eagle Eye, really not mad with that wall up there, regardless of the last couple packs here. Genetic, Friday, Silver Barreler, Cooper. Out of nowhere, just a random Hammer Glow. Jack's in the Box Ice. And a News Glow. Darn old. 2 glows, 1 pack. All right, good luck, everybody. Gold coin flip, SSP. If it's a feature, it's a secret 101. $175 power. Hex. Jack's in the Box. That is a SSP. That is X-Ray Tech. Very cool artwork. We'll just do a quick recap here. Your autos: Mark Carrier, Boomer Esiason, Gary Clark, Bernie Kosar, Art Monk 50 of 50, Harold Green Gum SSP. We got Gronk on the helmets, Billiard on the Gum, Nigerian Nightmare on the Rad Steel, Carrier on the Rad Ice, Sack King on the Sore Thumb Brawl, Jack's in the Box Gold Coin Flip Hex, Mr. Irrelevant Logo Hex, Sheriff Alt Art, disgusting, Sweetest of Sweet, RIP, Marino on the Glow helmets, and Bojax on the red battle foil. That'll do it for me. I appreciate everybody. If you need anything, hit me up in the DMs. I am going to get some dinner. Don't forget that Prism World Cup break, and until next time, Creekside Bogey Breaks. I'm